Number 7.
Okay, thought I remembered.
Roger that. I wonder how he got a hole in the head.
Well, dang.
It's not an open wound,
Yeah, I
is it?
know. You told us that. Hey, Greg. How are you, Gregory? I'm just fine.
I wonder how he got a hole in the head.
Dang.
It's not an open wound,
Yeah, I
is
know.
it?
You told us that. Hey, Greg. Mr. Haney. How are you, Gregory? I'm just fine.
I wonder how he got a hole in the head.
Dang.
It's not an open wound, is it?
Hey, Greg.
Up to Harold Smith.
We showed Jerry.
We used to call him Mr. Haney before you got here.
It's not an open wound, is it?
Commemorate me by radio officer.
We showed Jerry.
We used to call him Mr. Haney before you got here.
It's not an open wound, is it?
Commemorate me by radio officer.
We showed Jerry.
It's not an open wound, is it?
For years and years.
Never really changed. My blood sugar was 96 this morning.
We're talking about Lowell.
I like Lowell too. God always takes the good ones.
Did you write down that reading?
Yeah, it's right here in the book. Cut grass 7 times, blood sugar 96. Yesterday my blood sugar was 93. The day before that it was 103. The day before that it was I'm trying to find it. I got it wrote down here.
Now you take that book with you to the doctors.
What was your blood pressure when you were 13? The day before that it was 103. The day before that it was I didn't keep them all when I started. Oh, boy, you're max. I got it wrote down.
When did you start? Now you take that book
Did you
with you
say
to
you
the
was a
doctors.
camel? What was your blood pressure when you were 13? The day before that it was 103. The day before that it was
No, he meant he started.
Oh, boy, you're max.
When did you start keeping a record?
Oh, gosh.
When did you start? Now you take that book
Did you
with you
say
to
you
the
was a
doctors.
camel? What was your blood pressure when you were 13? The day before that it was 103. The day before that it I used the railroad and I used it at a home also. Oh, gosh. But the other year in there too. But every car I okayed out the door, I've got the number of it, and every man that worked for me, I got his name and how many hours he worked. He didn't answer the question, Gary.
Well, my question is, JP, do you have good handwriting? I mean, could anybody read your notebooks?
I don't write. You shut the hell up, Greg.
I'm busy right here. Can you not see that?
No, and you just start trying to stir the damn pot.
Why don't you stop?
Don't make me do it. You got him stuttering.
Yeah. Wasn't expecting that.
You ain't got me stuttering. You're the one stuttering.
By God, I said I'm stuttering.
See? He's in here stirring the pot, trying to... Greg, can you just go... Let's try 10 minutes without doing anything dumb or saying anything stupid.
Trying to learn something about my
That ain't gonna
JP.
If you'll sit there and listen, he'll tell you everything you want to know. You ain't even got to ask no question.
Okay, so you have a point there. Does that mean you yell at me?
I'm not yelling.
Well, it sounds like it. Bet you wouldn't do that standing right here in this room.
Would too. And then I'd pat Belle on the belly and take her home with me.
Hell off of your damn leg.
Hey, Greg, Roy, he's a big old guy. I've seen him. He ain't a little man.
Damnedest thing I've ever heard.
Yeah, Greg causing all the babbling with all these damn questions.
Good evening, Charlie.
Good evening, Nick.
Standing by.
Never heard such BS in all my life.
Standing by for Bruce.
Now, you standing by because you was told to stand by.
I'm standing by for Bruce.
Well, quit standing by, damn it. Hey, Bruce. Hey, Charlie. Sam, buddy, Emporium Pizza.
Hello, Bruce. I'm glad you survived Walmart.
I need your help.
And, Bruce, I've got a big old orange BS flag to throw at you. Oh, all right. Let's hear it. You said last night the airplanes don't have Wi-Fi? Commercial airlines. Yeah, commercial. You said commercial airlines don't have Wi-Fi, correct? As I understand it, that's correct. Would you like for me to send you a receipt where my daughter paid to use the Wi-Fi on her flight from the U.S. to Spain? No, just tell me which airline it was. Hell, I don't remember.
I want you to send us a receipt so we got a receipt.
Do you know which aircraft it was?
Yeah. Look at him.
Would you shut up a second, Greg?
Bullshit. You're trying to dip and dodge.
I don't know what kind of aircraft, Bruce. I'd have to go look at the damn receipt. Now, I ain't digging it back up again. But she paid for Wi-Fi, used the Wi-Fi the entire time she was on the plane flying out of, where'd she fly out of? Texas? Yeah, Texas to Spain.
Why don't they try to spin this, Charlie?
What's she doing in Spain, Charlie? You going to school over there or what? Yes. Okay.
Don't be so dumb.
I mean, I'll get you some specifics, Bruce, if you want it. I'm just telling you that the credit card receipt shows where she had to pay for it. It's $25.
Right now.
Now, you were talking while I was talking.
Bruce, just say I'm wrong.
You're wrong.
You're wrong.
You're wrong. I'm wrong. Wait a minute.
You're wrong. You're wrong.
No, say you're wrong.
You're wrong.
Just said that.
You are wrong.
You're wrong.
You're wrong. I still miss Lowell.
Say, my name is Bruce and I made a mistake.
Aeroflot, Air Asia, Air Canada, Air China, Air Europe, Air France, Air Japan, Alaskan. What'd you buy at Walmart, Bruce? $35 worth of nothing. You didn't buy 8-pound them pinto beans, did you? Forgot bananas, a tomato, a bag of pretzels, and two things of coffee creamer, two bottles of cran grape. Seemed like there was something else. Yeah, we was over a couple of days ago and spent $373. At Wally World? At Wally World.
Did they have to do compressions on you?
No, I just, after she got through and everything, before I left, which I memorized all the prices, and I told my wife she had received, make sure it's right. I went down there and it was all okay. Early, if you don't mind, try to find out what airline that was. Hold on, man.
Yeah, Charlie, you hit another octave there. You don't reckon you could have been wrong, do you, Bruce? It's awful unlikely.
It's not likely. That's what I was going to say. Bruce might make a mistake, but he ain't going to.
Two wonks don't make it white.
Bruce hardly ever, almost never. How'd that go, Bruce?
You're close enough.
That's the gist of it, wasn't it? Well, this is the month of Dayton, ain't it?
Believe it is. I think it's 16, 17, 18.
American Airlines, Bruce.
Am I? and there's a list, if you just do a search, what airlines provide Wi-Fi on flights, there's just the first little thing that came up shows about 24 different ones. Oh, no, there ain't that many.
That's not possible. They don't have Wi-Fi.
There's 7.
No, that's right.
You want me to send you the damn link I'm looking at, Bruce? Oh, do you want me to send you the damn link I'm looking at? Delta, JetBlue, American Airlines, Alaska Airlines, Emirates, United, Norwegian, Qatar, Southwest, Air China, Air Canada, British Airways, Nok Air, Turkish Airlines, Aeroflot, or Float, whatever the hell that is. Aeroflot. I ain't even saying that one. Oman Air, Qantas, Singapore Airlines, Spirit Airlines. There's another one I ain't trying to pronounce. Philippine Airlines, Frontier Airlines, and Virgin America.
Yeah.
757-200, 737-800, or 900. KK4 to get it.
K4UCI.
WA4UC.
Yeah, 4-6.
How many UCs, Nick? Dayton, 17th, 18th, and 19th. NAMRO. You have to pay to use it. That's why they don't want you just using your regular cell phone, because they want to charge you to get internet. American Airlines says their fee for Wi-Fi is $10. In-flight Wi-Fi, no. Oh, that's Allegiant. So, Greg, you just heard what he said, right?
I did. I'm recording it right now.
Okay.
Yeah, record it.
You mean that's going to be on Grumpy Old Hams?
Man can't admit what he's wrong. Man just can't even admit it.
Well, I am surprised because that flight 800, was it out of Singapore? At the time was the only aircraft that had Wi-Fi on board.
Oh, now we're supposed to believe that?
You think it
That's 20 years ago.
Well, you wanted us to believe none of them had it. Now you want us to believe which one was the first.
Hey, Bruce, did I tell you I miss Lowell? No, but you could. Go ahead and tell us about it. I really miss Lowell.
I argued pretty effectively against him, too.
I can't shut you up right well, Greg.
Yes, he is.
Fool.
He talks to Greg like a red-headed stepson. I thought he was his stepson. Hey, Bruce, internet access started to appear on aircrafts only in the last 20 years. Boeing began to offer internet access in 2001 through a service called Connection. This was used by U.S. Airlines, American Airlines, Delta Airlines, and United Airlines. Bruce, don't feel bad. I didn't know it either.
I told you 20 years ago.
What, JP? What were you saying? Did you hear the story earlier where I had hell, baked potato and pork and beans for supper? Yes, I heard that. And he poured gravy on his pork chops.
You excuse me, it's turning to us.
Did you like brown gravy on your pork chops after you cook them in the crock pot for 4 or 5 hours? Waiting to see if you're done. I would prefer no gravy on my pork chops. Oh, you're bad as that damn Andy. What's wrong with Andy?
I don't
He don't
want
like
no
gravy on it either. Andy, not the one that passed away, the truck driver.
For God's sake, what's wrong with him?
So you're coming down on Andy because he's a truck driver? No, but that's the way I identify him, as a truck driver. JP, somebody's looking for you on 40 meters.
Yeah, what the hell? At least he's working, making a job. He ain't stealing kids' milk.
Shut the hell up. Leave me alone.
Sawmill gravy and biscuits to go along with my pork chop.
Somebody's struck a nerve.
Did you ever drive a truck, Nick?
I drove one once or twice.
That's what I don't see nothing wrong with it. I mean, truck driving job's a good job if you like to ride. But that one place he went today was over 100 miles to drop off some cars.
Well, honestly, I used to like drive around till I got that job driving that damn truck. The only reason I like driving that damn truck was they paying me and I need the money.
Hey, Jerry,
Yeah.
do you know the difference between a cowboy and a truck driver?
A horse?
Oh, they both wear a hat. They both have the boots. They both wear blue jeans, and they both have the big buckle.
Oh, I couldn't wear a hat. That was a damn head rubbed top.
But for a cowboy, all the horse hockey is on the outside of the boots.
Oh. I seen a thing on Facebook the other day, Bruce, said don't kick a fresh turd in hot weather. So you better leave Greg alone.
That's something JP would do.
Okay, Charlie, where did you get to? They started that in 2001?
Yeah, what we told you 20 years ago.
Hello, Charlie.
Kind of run his ass off.
He might be talking to Greg on the phone.
I kind of doubt that.
I just say it's mine.
Actually, I'd like to talk to you on the phone, Jerry. Why don't you give me your phone number? I'll call you.
I got it wrote down in yonder. I'll go get it. Greg likes it. Do you get up at 1:30 in the morning, JP, for every once in a while?
Yeah.
I'm going to give you Greg's number, and I want you to call his ass and tell him, say, get up.
Call who?
Greg.
Oh, Greg Leroy?
Yeah, he called me here the other day and said, get up. I sleep, you know.
Oh, my goodness.
Yeah.
How did he get your number?
Well, it's right there to find, I guess.
Well, you never would give me your number. Why would you give it to him and not me?
I never gave him my freaking number. He Googled it, I guess.
Well, you had to give it somehow. Somebody had to give it to him.
As that damn Bruce gave it to him, he must have Googled it.
That damn Booth did it.
You pissed me off. I thought my wife was yelling at me from behind, but she was yelling at one of the grandkids.
Oh, boy, you like that, Jerry.
I took paid off.
Bruce, do you like barbecue sauce on your pork chops? I prefer not. Maybe on my pork ribs, but not pork chops. Well, the pork's pork. Oh, it's not.
On my pork chops. Well, why can't you just have pork chops all kinds of different ways? What's wrong with that?
Are you asking JP?
Hell, I don't know who I'm asking. I think he thought he was on the phone with Charlie.
I always sit at the table and I get me a big bout of pork chop and I chew it up. I jerk a track
I
out.
didn't phone today, Nick.
Feed my dog. He likes to eat with me.
JP, could you look at your little book there and tell back how far the average of how many days a week or days a month you eat pork chops?
No, I eat pork chops more. I can tell you without looking it up. I usually eat pork chops twice a month. I eat beans. I make 2 pots of beans twice a month.
What eat you, Greg?
I buy shaved head. I don't buy it by the pound. I buy it by $10 worth.
That's the question.
I bought 10
goes on
pounds
there.
shaved head the other day at Wally World. And I make them shave a little bit and shut
No.
First thing I asked that clerk, I said, can you shave ham? Yeah. I said, do you shave or does your machine shave it? No, I shave it. I said, well, shave me a little bit and let me look at how you do it before I make a decision on how much to buy. Well, she gets talking to this other woman and keeping going on. I'm waiting.
I thought it was
She's back there shaving. I said, hey, ma'am, I thought she was going to let me look at that hand. Oh, I'm sorry, sir, I forgot. So she brought her in. She'd already shaved a damn fistful of it. I said, pick it up and let me see the strands. There's a strand in it. She did. And I said, all right, do the rest of it like that, and I'll take $10 worth. She put it up on the scale, and it was like $7 something. And I said, no, I want $10. Put some more on there. So she went back and said this morning, come up to 10.23. I said, that'll work. Box it up. I'll take it.
Did you pay the extra 23 cents?
Yeah, I told her, I said, I'm easy to get along with. It could be over, it could be under a bit. I said, I'd rather for it to be over.
Don't reckon you put her thumb on that scale, do you?
She more like it didn't like me when I laughed, but I didn't give a damn.
I think JP ought to stand by till he can tell us a story we ain't heard from him before.
You ain't never heard about that $10 ham, had you?
Hey, tell us about the damn factory at Walmart.
I was more interested in that gallon of milk he stole out of that shopping cart.
Yeah, poor little kid didn't get no milk.
Well, did you hear what Jerry said, or not Jerry, Andy said the other night about that wedding? About them little kids?
Who?
Andy. Talking about these, they had a bunch of little kids at the wedding.
How they do?
They was crying carrying on.
How they do that too?
Yeah, tell that story, Andy. A lot of these people ain't heard that.
I didn't think it was that important, JP.
Well, it ain't important, but it's just when you said, you know, when
TK
kids cry
4
carrying on.
ticket.
A big 4, you see, I
M4MTC.
W4MCF.
28 LRO, 50 fast. Turn off!
Go to bed, JP. Turn off, turn off!
What about your doorknob buddy there, JP?
I don't know. Well, you know, Johnny, my friend Johnny Burnett, son come up with that doorknob stuff. And it's hung with me, and I don't know why.
Where is Johnny, by the way?
Sleep, probably.
Yeah. Johnny can tell you how he fixes his pork chops. He eats pork chops all the time.
He fries his. He don't like them boiled.
Old pork chop?
So he put them in a crock pot and cook them on a low for about 5 hours.
Oh my God. Well, I mean, that explains like you like sugar in your damn cornbread too.
Beef broth or oh hell, that other broth, I can't think of the name of it. That broth makes it taste good.
Chicken broth?
Yeah, chicken broth. Put chicken broth in them or beef broth. And submerge them so they're covered. And put them on long, cook them about 5 hours. And then they start falling off the bone, turn them off. Take them out, put them in a skillet, fix you 2 cups of brown gravy, and put it on top
He
of
got
it.
a good set of
Put
line.
a lid on that skillet. Let them heat up for about 20 minutes.
It's called,
They're delicious.
called submarine pork chops because they were submerged.
Yeah, that's a good idea, Jerry. I mean, Dick.
Hey, Jerry.
Hey, Jerry, he calls me Jerry every night.
Well, he's trying to improve you.
Yeah, I know. I just think you might be mad at him, though.
No, I don't care. He could have called you Greg.
Greg Roy's a good man. Well, I'm going to shut up and let somebody else talk. I've been in here about, I don't know, 25, 30 minutes, something like that. I ain't been in here an hour, but I want to listen a little while. I'm going to be going to bed for long anyhow. I go to bed usually about 8, 9 o'clock.
Good night,
It's
JP.
going on 9 now, so I'll see how long it lasts. It ain't LRO.
Hammer down. Good night, JP.
Good night, JP. Good night, JP.
Anybody want to flex 5008 with the second receiver and 240, 2 meter 440 module? There's one on QRZ.
Will they run off of Coco 3?
Yeah. $1,285.
There you go, JP.
I don't need no flex.
Well, you'd have one about everything.
I want a 840.
Damn it, Jerry. Let him get out of here, please, Jerry.
Oh, I thought you was talking to him.
No.
Oh, you just threw that out there random.
Yeah, that was just a random fact.
Oh. Good night, JP.
Good night, JP.
2 meters is about useless around here.
I was waiting to see if I could hear my friend Paul in there. Ain't heard him tonight.
hell.
Yeah.
Why?
Good night, JP, if you going to bed.
Bye, JP. Go to bed. Go pee and go to bed.
We're just the other way. We don't care. You going to Dayton, Charlie?
No.
Damn, I thought Burhead's gonna ride up this way with you and take his amp over to the Chase. Don't pay me to think, does it?
I'll probably be up there Saturday.
Saturday?
Yeah.
Well, you can go around on up to Dayton. It's just like 4 or 5 hours from here.
That'd be a negatory, Ghost Rider.
There's some strange people up there.
Strange people at every damn ham fest you go to.
There's strange people right here on the frequent.
Really?
Well, I said they look like a bunch of carnival workers.
I'll tell you what, if you went up Dayton before you ever got your ham license and you seen them fellas, you probably would never got a license. You just turned around and run.
Hey, I got to tell Andy something.
It's never too late.
Hey, Andy, you still in there?
Yeah.
Did you, on Facebook, you see that picture of me and the wife?
No. When'd you post it?
Oh, it's a memory picture back a few years ago. 2011 is when it was. And I just want you to look at it, if you can see it, on there, and tell me what you think.
Let me look and see if I can find it. It kind of looked like the north end of a southbound mule. Did you repost it, or is it from years ago?
No, it's from years ago, but I didn't post it. Facebook reposted it, and the memories. And if you will look at it real close, on my vest, you'll see it says Chaplain.
Oh, yeah, I see it.
You already seen it?
Yeah, I see it.
Oh, okay, you see it now, okay. That was 2011. We was getting ready to do a ride, Pray the Heroes.
I see a lie on his vest.
You see a what?
A lie?
What does the lie say?
It says, biker till I die. Don't bike no more.
Well, I don't have a bike,
Hey,
but I'm still a biker.
Grandma,
I started riding.
he might be
In 1956. That was my first bike. And 2016 was the last year I owned a motorcycle. But I'm still a biker. I still got my vest. And I wear it every occasionally sometimes.
What is that that says Junie there? Is that your nickname?
That is my middle name is Junior, and they always call me Junie when I was growing up. And on the left side of my vest, in the red thing here, if you bring it up, I think it says, let's see, blah, 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 blah. I can't, what does it say? I can't remember what it says, Andy.
It says freedom forever in the USA. I don't know what that says right above that, though.
Okay, the one, that where was my parade theme when I was Grand Marshal in 2009. And I had some of those patches made up, and I gave it to people. I gave it to one person. And a friend of mine, he traded vests with this person and had that on the vest. And I said, if you're not going to keep that patch, I would love to have it back. Because I gave it to a person I thought would cherish it, that I was wrong. So I got it back, and I got it in my display cabinet over there.
Grand Marshal, is that of the KKK or what?
Now, Grand Marshals aren't in Lawrence County Memorial Day Parade. Parade's been going on for 127 years, continually without missing a parade. And the whole purpose of the parade is to honor the veterans. Or first,
Yeah, I don't worry about dropping the windows down much at all. Well, that's just about that time, so I'm going to jump out of here, Mr. Bob. Enjoyed it, and you take care and have a good time, Mr. Beachhead. Maybe I'll be on the rest of the week or whatever. KF4 JOS. Oh. Okay, Richard. Back to you, Ken.
good night, Richard. Have a great night. We'll see you tomorrow.
All right.
Good night.
Ken. Everybody on the family, bud.
Good night, Ken. I mean, good night, Richard.
All right, we're just about up on IT, so we might as well get started. This is K4XTX with the Friendly Bunch Conversation Group.
Okay, KB4ABJ, number 1 with the Friendly Bunch Conversation Group.
Okay, PJ.
Are there any other stations that would like to ID? Are there any new stations out there that would like to join the conversation? Please come down with your call sign slowly and phonetically. All right, nothing heard. KB4ABJ, K4XTX, everything is synced. Are you ready to start logging?
Oh, yeah, absolutely, Ken. We got it whenever you let it go.
Okay, I'll stop logging yours up now.
Okay.
Log out and go get something to eat.
Okay, walk that dog, right?
Yep. That actually, the golden retriever wants me.
Oh, okay. Good deal, good deal. Hey, we'd like to welcome everybody to the Friendly Bunch Conversation Group. My name is Bobby. The call here is Kilo Bravo 4 Alpha Bravo Juliet. We're located not too far out of Martinsville, Virginia. We meet every night from 7 o'clock p.m. to 11 p.m. Eastern Time. The mission of the Friendly Bunch is to continually improve the amateur radio community by having and showing respect for our fellow operators. We follow the FCC rules and regulations. Being a family-friendly conversation group, we welcome all general class or higher licensed operators to be with us. So if you got a question for the Friendly Bunch, heard someone you'd like to speak to, or maybe you'd like to just bring up something that we can talk about, all you got to do is throw your call out there, and we will get the frequency over to you. With that being said, I did get in touch with...
First time tonight.
Okay, Alpha Bravo 3, Bravo Delta, got you. Was there anybody else first time tonight? Okay, wait 1 second. That station that just tried, try that again, would you? K4WCU, is that right? Oh, I got you now. You know, you come up, your signal went down. Kilo Echo 4W, Whiskey Charlie Echo. Was there anybody else first time tonight?
Kilo 2, Delta Charlie, first time tonight.
Okay, good to hear you. I haven't heard you in a while. Good to hear you in here. Anybody else new for the first time? Okay, nothing heard. Alpha Bravo 3, Bravo Delta, you was up first. So how's your day been? And you're staying home tonight. How are you doing?
Actually, I just got home. We had our radio club meeting tonight and had a nice presentation, but it was relatively short, so I'm home fairly early.
Oh, you are? Okay, I'm really surprised. So glad you had a good meeting with your club.
Yeah, we had a really good program on the NEC modeling program.
I'm not familiar with that. How's that related to amateur radio?
Oh, Easy NEC is a antenna modeling program that is fantastic, and it's very easy to use. You can model any kind of antenna you want.
Really? So,
Free software. You ought to look into it.
yeah, say what it was again.
It's Easy NEC.
And that's the program, right?
QSL.
I missed the first part of that. If you don't mind, repeat that again.
Echo Zulu NEC.
Okay. I'll have to look that up and see what it's all about.
Yeah, you'll be very impressed with it, I'm sure.
All right. Anyway, anybody you want to speak to while you got the microphone there?
No, I'm just grabbing something to eat quick, and then I'm just going to follow along. If I hear something, I'll jump in.
Okay, sounds good. Okay, let's go to Florida. Hello, Echo 4, Whiskey Charlie Echo. Amos, good evening from St. Cloud down there. How's everything in Florida tonight?
First time I've been on for a while. Well, warm down here today.
It is getting warmer. I'm telling you, we were in the mid-80s, I think, today again. Currently 72 degrees, and the humidity's up a little bit. We're supposed to get rain through the weekend, but other than that, nothing much.
We're starting to get a little hotter each day goes by there. With that, I'll turn it back over to Ned.
Okay, Amos. Well, we're not a net, actually. We're a conversation group. But anyway, good to have you. And what I'm seeing is first time you've ever been here. I don't know. You said that you haven't been on in a while. I don't think you've ever been on the Friendly Bunch, have you?
Like I said, I've been AOL for quite a bit.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, it's good to have you here. That's for sure. Anyway, let's get it to K2DCC. Tom, good evening. And I haven't heard you in a while. Everything going good with you?
K2DCC. Yeah, Bobby, good evening to everybody out there. Everything's been going pretty good. We've just been on the roof there a lot, working on some, getting these antennas finally where we want them. Can't put a tower up, so we figured let's get the antennas where we want them and be happy with it. And I've been testing them the last couple of nights, and I guess they're working pretty good.
I should say so. You're 20 over. How much power are you running, by the way?
Right now, it's about 75.
You're kidding me. Man, alive. You're 20 over, so you're one of those stations that run 100 watts, and it's like you're running 500 watts.
No. We got a good location to the south and to the east. It's our west that we have a big mountain in front of us. And of course we live up here in the hills of Pennsylvania, And I live in what they call the Susquehanna Valley. I guess the last word really describes where I live.
I tell you what we've seen through the years, the ground underneath your antenna means a lot. And it seems like western Pennsylvania's got that rich, propagation soil up underneath the antennas you put up out there. Rich in iron and everything else out your way.
I don't really know we got any iron here, but I'll tell you one thing. We got what we do have here is we have a lot of grass. That's about what we have here. A lot of grass. Seems every other day I'm cutting the lawn.
Yeah, same here. Grass needs cutting again. And it needs it every 5 days, I'm seeing, and it's really taken off. Although they fertilize my yard like crazy, and put the weed and feed and stuff down, and gosh, they can do it cheaper than what I can, so I let them have at it. And then a guy come along and mowing my yard extremely cheap, but does an excellent job. I don't see how he can do it that cheap, but he can, so I let him have at it.
Hi, Roger on that. Yeah, well, now around here, like I said, my property ain't exactly totally level, so I got one ridge on the one side of my house here that you got to use the push mower on, and then you can use their lawn tractor on the rest of the property, and so it's not too bad. But so and then I have my pen for my animals, for my dogs. I got to go in there with the hand mower too, and that's the real killer.
Yeah. My front yard, they push that. Of course, I got so much out there. I got garden lights and mulch beds, things like that. I dug all the trenches for all the mulch beds. It took me about a week, but we got it done and got it over with. And they come in with the mulch, and it looks really good. So I'm happy about that. Anyway, we rolled up on an ID there, Tom, and we'll get back to you, see if you want to speak to someone that maybe you've heard in here. With that being said, if you've been listening, this is the Friendly Bunch Conversation Group. My name's Bobby. I'm not too far out of Martinsville, Virginia. This is KB4ABJ, number 1 with the Friendly Bunch Conversation Group.
Alpha Bravo 3, Bravo Delta, number 136. K2, DCCs.
KAPJ.
Okay, let me check. Was there anybody new for the first time? Okay, nothing heard. All right, Thomas, Tom, anyway, anybody you want to speak to, you've heard in here tonight? We got Dean on. He's not too far from you.
Just kind of, like I said, just signing around, just sticking around, just patching things up. Got to set some wires now in the shack here so that they're permanent. All the coax is going out the window. We want to lock that off too, put a board up there and shut that so that nothing can get in. I don't even know any little critters decide that they're going to come in here and talk on my radio.
Yeah, I used to do that. I've got mine actually drilled through the wall. I'm going to put a 3-inch PVC through there so I can run, all my coax through there, that kind of thing. So that's what we're going to be having to do once I got some antenna work I need to do too, for sure. And plus, they're going to finally, I think, sometime in the next 30 days, going to start building my deck. So I've got to move everything. I got to take down all the VHF, UHF stuff, and move my other, the loop. I'm going to have to tie it off back on the chimney on the other side of the house. That's the only way I know how to do it. But we'll have to see about that.
Roger on that. Well, that's the next thing I got to put up is my VHF, UHF antenna. Right now it's only about 10 feet off the ground behind the house. So I want to get that up there. I was going to put it up on the roof too, but I'm getting too old to climb that ladder. Got up there and had to crawl across the roof. Decided to get a little scary. And so I guess the age finally caught up with me.
Yeah, I guess so, but I still climb ladders and stuff. I probably shouldn't, but I do, and I don't know. I'm going to do something a little bit different, I think, once I get this deck built to be able to do what I want to do. I think I'm going to get a tower and put VHF and UHF and maybe some sort of beam up on top of the tower, that kind of thing. I got the room to do it, so I might actually do that and keep all the antennas in one place instead of all of them being spread out everywhere.
Yeah, Roger on that. Well, I see I got that stupid problem. I got the electric wires. They come into the back of my house. And for some reason, somebody out of Pennsylvania had a great idea about putting electric poles in the backyards. So, I got to be careful with the electric wires. That's why I can't do the tower, because if I put any kind of decent tower up, if it fell, as they says, it could hit the electric wires.
Oh, yeah, you got to be careful with that, that's for sure. We met a guy, actually, who was putting up an antenna and got into some electrical wires, and it messed him up for life, so you really got to be careful with that.
Yeah, Roger on that. Well, like I said, that's the only place I could put it is closer to the one neighbor, and then, as the town says, I have to get permission from him if my antenna swings over his property. Well, I want to put up a tri-bander, you know, and it'll swing over his property.
Yeah, well, you got a good neighbor then, right?
No, that's the bad neighbor. That's the neighbor that every 2 years I get a new neighbor there. The house is owned by a church and down in Maryland, and the people that come up here, we have a lot of problems with them. We don't understand why, but we have a lot of problems with them.
Oh, wow. So you don't know from time to time what you can do. Unless you could buy that piece of property and then rent it yourself, right?
I wanted to do that. When Poppy left, my one neighbor that came here after we did, when he left, the house was empty for like 6 months. And me and my wife said about that, oh, maybe we ought to buy that place. But it didn't go up for sale. And we got another group in here, and they weren't too bad. They were fine. But this last group, within a month, we had to have the town come in because they were using their backyard like a garbage run dump. And 40 bags of garbage thrown in the backyard.
Oh, wow. Well, yeah, we had the same problem. Well, it was a different scenario. We have a community, that actually went down, and we went around and got people to donate X number of dollars to buy a lot at the entrance of our community, because they was going to put like a apartment complex down there, and I don't see how they was going to do it. That's a flood zone. That place floods all the time. Although they put 2 monster culvert pipes up under the road, and they can actually don't flood like it used to. I'll put it that way. So anyway, with those culvert pipes under the road, it makes it a whole lot better. It won't flood the road, at least won't go over the road. But to make a long story short, they were going to put an apartment complex down there, and we went around the neighborhood and got up enough money so all the residents here, and it's about 150 homes through here, actually own that piece of property. We get it mowed, and we all have to pitch in and pay so much a year to have that mowed. So anyway, and plus we got a sign down there and some bushes that they take care of. It's really nice looking. So anyway, we own that, and that's the only way to get around things anymore, you know, if you won't not worry about antennas, I guess.
Yeah, Roger on that. Well, if I could put the antennas on the west side of my house, that would be nice. But that neighbor is a little bit, like I said, that's close to the electric wires, and he's a little bit closer. If I could put it there, it'd be nice, because that neighbor is gone again for under 6 months. He goes to Greece, comes back for about 3 months, and then goes back to Greece. So he's gone to Greece for 6 months. He didn't even see me up on the roof working on the antennas.
Okay, real good. Well, this is an older neighborhood. We don't have that ordinance. We have other ordinances that we have to all, be aware of, and that's building things close to other people's property lines. These homes are really spread out nicely. They're about 30 to 40 feet apart, maybe even more than that. But you can't put anything within 15 feet of the property line. But it's an older neighborhood, and we got a president and a vice president. My wife was a secretary. But I live right beside the president, and, we have meetings from time to time. But as far as any kind of violations, we're not seeing it much because everybody that's moved over here practically stays here. It's a very quiet neighborhood. A lot of elderly in here, a lot of ex-DuPont people. They were the people that had the money, believe me, back in the day when that plant was going. So we got it really nice. We had the opportunity to move in a HOA, and I told my wife, I said, no way. And plus, those people over there, they probably got nose prints up against the windows where they're trying to see what you're trying to do. That kind of thing. So anyway, I didn't want to live in a neighborhood where somebody's always into your business. In other words, okay.
Roger on that. Yeah, I know about those HOAs. My mother lived in an HOA back in New Jersey, and as you said, you can't if you paint your front door, you got to get it approved by the organization, and that ain't for me. Now, like I said, I got my one neighbor. He goes to Greece all the time. I got my other neighbor across the street. She's 106. I don't even see her. Okay, and but I got this one house on the side where I wanted to put the tower. That I don't know what would happen if I first of all I don't speak their language, and second of all I'd have to go to Maryland to get the approval from the owners of that property.
Okay, I got you. Well, hey, I know it's ID time. This HOA that we were maybe going to move into, you had to have a mailbox exactly like everybody else's mailbox. You could only have so many trees that you could plant in your yard. You couldn't have a basketball goal outside, and no cars are to be parked on the side of the road. It was really ridiculous. I seen the book when this development started, and it was about 2 to 3 inches thick of regulations, HOA stuff that you had to do to your home. I'm like you. I'm not that kind. If you're spending your hard-earned money to buy that house and that land, you should be able to do a few things that you'd like to. Anyway, with that being said, let's get this ID done. KB4ABJ, number 1 with the Friendly Bunch Conversation Group.
Alpha Bravo 3, Bravo Delta, number 136. K2, DCC.
Whiskey Delta 4, Alpha Mike Charlie, first time tonight.
KPJ. Kilo 4, India Sugar Golf, first time.
Kilo Oscar 4, Little Yankee Tango, first time tonight.
Okay, Kilo Oscar 4, give me that call again.
Kilo Oscar 4, Little Yankee Tango, Ray up here in Virginia.
Okay, Kilo Oscar 4, Zulu Yankee Tango. All right, was there anybody else new for the first time? So you call out there.
Kilowatt Delta 4, Lima Romeo uniform.
Kilowatt 8, X-ray Tango.
Whiskey Delta 4, Alpha Mike Charlie.
Okay, we got Alpha Mike Charlie. Let's see, who else was new for the very first time? Okay, here's what we got. We got Whiskey Delta 4, Alpha Mike Charlie, K4IG. Gary, what's the rest of your call?
K4ISG.
I can't read my writing. That's a G. It looked like a A. I don't know how I wrote that. I got the U, K4ISD, KO4ZYT, KD4LRU, and Kilo 8 X-Ray Tango. So anyway, everybody, please be patient. We're not a net, of course, so we get into all kind of conversations. Anyway, let me see if Tom wants to speak to anybody you've heard. Tom, have you want anybody you want to speak to tonight, right now?
No, Bob, I don't want to sit back on the side here and do some contributing. I do appreciate that at time, and maybe I'll jump in when you're on. So, hello to everybody, and K2DCC is going to be back on the side.
Okay. All right, let's go to WD4AMC, Bill in Georgia, Winder, Georgia. Bill, how are you, sir?
Oh, 74AMC. I'm doing really well this evening. Had a wonderful day, beautiful sunny day here in Georgia. Actually a little warm today. Starting to get nice, just in time for the rain this weekend. So, had plans to go camping and dirt biking, and that seems to have been scuttled. So, I guess I'll be filling out QSL carts this weekend. But, what do you do? What do you do?
That's right, Bill. Well, we're going to the beach over the weekend and stay a week. It's going to rain at first, but rest of the week seems to be where it's going to be okay. So, hey, wait for that. And I think we sent you guys an email about the mountain get-together. If you want to ride some bikes, you can do that at the mountain over there. We've had several people take off on the bikes and ride through town and just about everywhere you can imagine, all through the mountains there.
Yeah, I'm still trying to figure if I can get a schedule with my wife to get up there for that event. So I do have it on my list of things to try to accomplish. So anyway, I do appreciate the call tonight at KB4AJ, WD4MC.com.
Okay, good deal. All right, fine business, Bill. Anybody you want to speak to that you've heard on here?
I just popped on here a minute ago, so I'll let it go for a little bit, and then